Hi, Jeff Gear, Common Folk Self-Reliance. This is the conclusion to our series Fatwood Fundamentals. In our previous two episodes, we discussed how to harvest fatwood. Ben from bensbackwoods.com and I went out and we showed you how to take it right from the stump. The episode after that showed you how to process it down. It was very quick, very small, and now we're going to show you how to actually utilize that in a wilderness situation. We're going to show you different ways to light it, and we'll go ahead and let you take it from there. So stay tuned. Okay, I guess one of the first ways to utilize fatwood is to actually add feathers to it with your mower knife and light it with a lighter. So I'm going to show you how to add feathers with a mower knife, or any knife to tell you the truth. You want to put your fingers back behind the blade, and you're going to use the edge of your blade. Some people go in from the corner, some people go in on the flat side, and you're just going to push with your knife, keeping your fingers behind the blade so as not to get cut. And you're just going to push with the knife and tilt up a little bit. Push with the knife, tilt up a little bit. And then when you need to keep your hand back, push with the knife, tilt up a little bit. Keep going till you've added sufficient feathers, see what I'm doing, to your fatwood. Now you can go the whole length and even turn it and work on a different side if you want, adding more of a chance for the flame to take. Now when you're done with a few of these sticks, there's a few things you can do. You can either stack them in a tripod or multiple pieces together, light them with a candle by placing it underneath and then pulling the candle out when it's good and lit. Or you can take your lighter, and forgive the breeze here today, just add a little flame to it. There you go, lit. You can see by the smoke that it's good fatwood. Sorry, I got quite a strong breeze today. There we go. Okay, and we'll get rid of that one. Okay, you can tell that the resins are really thick in the fatwood. Another way to do it is to split it with your knife and add pieces of birch bark to it. Pretty simple. Okay, you can see that, and that's going to get that fatwood to ignite. Another thing we can do is try to light it with our ferro rod. Now it may take you several strikes, and the wind really isn't being nice to me today, but you're going to take the piece of fatwood that you have and use the back of your knife to create plenty of dust. And you add that dust in a pile, then take there you go. It's lit. So as you can see, there are a lot of different ways to utilize fatwood. Some people also gather up fatwood from the stump and use it in primitive pottery because it burns very hot, and it tends to add all the heat you need to bake your pottery. Other people tend to use it in the wood stove to get their fire going. It works for a lot of different things, and I'm sure there are other uses I haven't shown here that somebody else will chime in with. So I want to thank everybody who supported Common Folk Self-Reliance up to this point. We've had a few TV interviews, and we've done a lot of videos where we're getting more support on YouTube and more support on Facebook, and our classes are going wonderful. So from us at Common Folk Self-Reliance, I want to thank everyone who supported us, and keep your powder dry.